I've reached the final mission of my Stalingrad campaign, so I'm going to fly with my IL-2 squadron, of course. It's been a lot of fun to fly this plane. We're going to attack troops positioned near the front line. Here's our flight plan, heading out northwest from Abganerovo to RV with our escorts, and then we'll head to the front line to attack our target. Zooming in on the map, the troop position we're targeting is just south of Basargino Airfield, next to a railway junction. Here's the recon of Basargino showing the airfield and the railway junction. The troops we're targeting are in this yellow rectangular area here. And if we zoom in, we can see the individual units. 4 multiple launch rocket systems, an artillery battery, and 3 armoured anti-air guns. We're about to cross the front line into the Ring of Death to crush the last pockets of German resistance. Stalingrad is there at my 2:30. My loadout today includes these 2 37mm wing-mounted cannons. Only 40 rounds in each cannon, so you have to be careful on the trigger finger, but they should make easy work of these light armoured targets. I have a visual on Basargino. There's the airfield and the railway junction. Here's the view on the ground of the MLRS. In front of them, the artillery and the anti-air guns. I've got myself nicely lined up for an attack run on the MLRS units. There is quite a strong crosswind. I'm just going to focus on taking one of these MLRS out. I took more shots than I wanted to there, but I got it in the end. I'm extending away over the airfield, and then I'll turn 180 degrees back in and go for a second run. Coming back in now from the opposite direction. There's some anti-air fire coming at me, so I'm going to weave to try and avoid it. That's the second MLRS destroyed. There are 2 more to go. The anti-air is chasing after me as I extend away. Coming back in now for my 3rd attack. My wingmen are doing some damage there and being shot at by the anti-air. There's an MLRS there I'm going to try and hit. And there we are, nice hits there, just a couple of shots with the 37mm is enough to take these things out. Just noticed there's some AAA there as well, so I've got to be a bit careful here. There should be just one more MLRS left to hit, so I'm going to come back in and go for it. Perfect shot there with the 37mm cannons. And that's all of the MLRS destroyed. Took some hits there from the anti-air as I'm extending away. They've shredded my rudder and I've lost all rudder control. Turning in for one more strafe. There's an anti-air gun still active that I want to try and take out. A few nice hits there and blew the whole thing up. There's a crashed plane there. Pilot has managed to bail out. There are a couple of 109s in the area and they have taken out a couple of my wingmen. I've still got my rockets with me, so I'm going to turn back in one more time and see if I can find a target. All of the mission targets have been destroyed. But there are some planes parked up on the airfield here, so let's have a go at them. A direct hit there on the transport plane. Would have been easier with high explosive rockets, but with the 37mm cannons fitted, you cannot equip high explosive rockets as well. They're too heavy, so I had to make do with the armor piercing rockets. They seem to have done the job there. The plane's gone up in flames. Mission is now complete. The order has gone out to Egress. I've still got some cannon rounds left, so I'm going to hit this fuel dump on my way out. Egressing now to the south to join the rest of the IL-2s. I've got a couple of rockets that I haven't used, so let's get rid of them. As we're heading away, there is a 109 checking us out. He's turning away. Looks like the escorts are engaging, so we are free to RTB. And that is the campaign completed. I've really enjoyed flying these planes and making these videos, and I hope you've enjoyed watching them. I'm going to leave you with the in-game cutscene for the end of the Battle of Stalingrad.
February the 2nd, 1943. The battle is over. A strange, long-forgotten silence falls on the city. More than 1 million people disappeared in the hellish fire of war, or died in captivity as prisoners of war. Remember them. Those who stood their ground, and those who stormed Stalingrad on and on. Those who fought for the home sky, and those rained bombs on residential areas. Those who overcame fear and kept on fighting, and those who were dying, besieged in icy trenches. Remember them.